Okay, imagine. It's 2060 and you're old. And your grandchild comes up to you and asks you if you know what a tiger looks like. And you're going to respond with probably with, yeah, I know what a tiger looks like. They're big and orange with black stripes and they're very large. And then suddenly you're thinking that why are you having to explain what a tiger looks like to your grandchild? Well, you're probably explaining this because there are no tigers left. As an endangered species, and with a declining habitat loss of tigers and other natural predators around the world, there simply is no more space for big animals like tigers to live, henceforth making them extinct. Animals have a very complex relationship with their space. Some have big herds and packs that can span across 100 members, all traversing across the same plateau or area, while others are more solitary and, to be frank, are hardly found at all. A lot of these relationships between animals in their own territories is often threatened by human environmental change to this day. Between road constructions and tearing down trees for lumber, a lot of animals are finding that their space that they have such a sacred relationship to is often threatened. Tigers are hardly known to have a dense population. However, the numbers are dropping fast regardless. With the territory being threatened, there is now hardly a chance of finding tigers at all per square mile of wilderness. Tigers aren't the only one who have a similar relationship with their land. Many other animals hold their lands or territory with great regards. Every time a square mile of land is lost to farming or agriculture use or other products, it means that their numbers drop down. And those numbers have gone to such great extents that some animals to this day are still at great risks of extinction. The bond between time and the habitat loss for most animals can easily be classified as a chronotope. Over time, there has been a noticeable decrease of available habitat for most wild animals to be living, especially within the Africas or wild jungles. This bond is very fickle, and it can be affected by a multitude of aspects, between human impact or more environmental causes such as floods or droughts or fires. There isn't just one easy solution to have. However, humans have been doing their part in offering safe and reliable enclosures and spaces for animals to live. And as time progresses, that number is only supposed to increase in the amount of human domesticated enclosures. Despite the many benefits of man made enclosures, providing constant care and keeping animals away from poachers, this does not extend to all wildlife, especially to those in open waters, such as the oceans. Their waters are contaminated by both pollution and human-made factors of shipping and boats constantly traveling throughout the area, especially with common oil pollutants and gas leaks being noted worldwide. It's hard to keep our waters clean. All the pollutants in the water has in turn affected the coral reefs, and in consequence to that, have taken a great toll on the natural wildlife that has appeared on the Great Bays. However, I will elaborate. The connections between land and animals is a very complex thing, and, in turn, with all of the human destruction, people have done a good thing. As of recently, people have been employing more and more anti-poach tactics and have been contributing greater and greater to preserving the Great Barrier Reefs. For all the destruction, there is credit where credit is due. Regardless, that is not to say that we are completely free from the destruction and from what could be in the future. It is important to recognize that acting now will create a safety net for the future. Otherwise, the society that we may have 50 or to 100 years down the line could be very bleak and filled without the many animals that we know and love to this day. Thank you.